Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Evelynn mid lane versus a Yone. We will see how the matchup goes. Evelynn mid, you would think that she's just like complete trash early on. She is not. She is actually quite good, as long as you can land your Q. How your Q functions is that if you are able to land it... Do you have lethal? No shit. Okay, no, actually it's fine. That still hurt pretty bad, but we hurt him back pretty badly too. Anyways, what I was trying to say is that your Q has two parts to it. First, you throw out a spike, which will land onto something. The first person hit by the spike will take bonus damage from your next 3 Qs. The next 3 Qs does a lot. Because the bonus damage from it... Also, I think you can't Q flash, because I attempted that in a previous game and it didn't really work, so... You're so freaking lucky that I suck. You're so lucky I suck. It's fine, whatever. Flash for flash. So yeah, we were able to go against a Yone who has lethal tempo as a melee character, and some melee characters obviously like completely destroy Yone, like Renekton and stuff. Dude, he's gonna stick around. I think that I shouldn't attempt this. I think it's too ballsy, because this wave is just so big, but, I mean, there might be another person around, and it's not really worth attempting, I think. So I'll just take a reset and just walk back, because the wave should be in a pretty good spot after this. Anyways, yeah, what I was trying to say from the very beginning, your Q is freaking insane. It does like 25 damage each spike, but if you land the first one onto someone, that first person takes bonus damage of 35, so 35, or 25 and 35 is 60. 60, 60, 60 is 180 at level 1, right? 180 at level 1. Most champions deal like maybe... if it's like a big ability, like 80 to 90 damage, and this does that much. But the hard part, of course, is that it doesn't go through minions. It is on first target, where the bonus damage happens. So that's, like, really important to get. Also, his CS per minute is very similar to mine, but one big thing is that I was able to get back faster than him, for a second at least. I don't have flash. This fight's gonna be so strange to join. Oh, it kind of worked out. I don't think that we can get the Yone, but we'll take it. I thought that the Rumble would have flash there, but I guess not. Also, I have boot advantage. Does that mean I can get him? How your charm works is that it will, your charm, when you put onto somebody, if you immediately hit them with any attack or ability, attack meaning like an auto attack, it will slow them, and that's it. So, kind of whatever. It's okay. Sometimes you can, like, chase people with it. But if you let it go to the full heart and then do it, it will charm them and reduce their magic resist by a pretty substantial amount, because it's percent reduction. So, the best way to use it is normally through that. Now, Evelynn's passive is that you get healing when you're low, and it has a crazy high AP ratio, so if you can buy a needless, like, or if you want to have, like, the best purchase early on, it's normally going to be a needless, because it will make it so your healing inside a lane isn't that bad. Because you'll make it so the threshold of how low you need to be before the healing kicks in is way better. Right now, I need to be below 420, which is a bit lower than this. But you can kind of stay, like, about 30 to 40% in lane, even with almost no AP. In fact, I would say that I literally have no AP right now, because all I have is a Doran's Ring, and that's literally what you start with. So the longer the game goes, and for me to be able to just buy more items, it will eventually allow you to be full HP for the entire game, as long as you're out of combat, because that's what Demon Shade does. When I have my ultimate, that's when I have my stealth mechanic, too. Oh, that actually landed on me. I'm gonna be fine, and now the healing's gonna kick in, because you're gonna see it. Well, as soon as I auto-attack something, I'm in combat again, so... I'm probably not gonna be able to get him here. I want to, but... it's kind of difficult to do. I know that he's trying to, like, bait it out, too. Because how your ultimate works is that it does okay damage, but if they're below 30%, it, like, triples the damage. So the damage goes up really high. And it basically will just kill them straight up. It does about 400 damage now. I don't even think that I can get this guy, huh? Yeah, I won't even kill. There was a moment that I could have killed him, but I already messed it up, so that's my fault. I saw the X, but I guess I just don't see the X very well on this skin. It might have not killed him, though, even if I landed it. I'm not really sure. Because the damage... Okay, the AP ratio on it is like 200%, but I just don't have AP yet, so I guess that's another like big factor of why my damage is kind of bad right now. I haven't been able to buy that Needless that I've been waiting for. Also, this Sona is so freaking annoying, bro. Feels like everybody's just in my lane this whole entire laning phase, huh? Oh well. I mean, Soraka was inside of my lane too, although she kind of got caught. Oh, I did not want to buy that. So, let's build, finally, some AP. This will be able to have a much higher threshold of, like, being able to heal myself now. Now, it's 667, which is about half of my HP. Which is pretty damn good. I mean, I'm fine with being half HP permanently. And, of course, like, finally, my Q is going to deal damage. Because the total AP ratio on this is 175%. It's that high. If you land every single Q, the first hit and everything on this guy, it's 175. Like, if I had my ultimate, I could just kill him, basically, right? Also, it's kind of nice that you can just tank the minions and just make them not go underneath turret, because guess what? As soon as I re-stealth, all my health is back. Oh, this guy might die here. Dude, nice. We might have not gotten an assist for it, but technically we did just generate a kill for our team just from harassing our laner with our Q, because the only reason why he died is because he was low for my Q chunk. So, the next thing to do... You know what? I'm going to base first. I was thinking about maybe doing a roam, but I don't feel very fast, so I feel like I would rather just leave and just, like, go by, and then just come back on the map being healthier. It would take forever to rotate all the way topside. I'm pretty slow still. Don't have level 2 boots. I barely have Relentless Hunter. 376 doesn't really seem that fast to me. There is a Rumble topside. Wait, what? Zach, you messed up, bro. We had him. All he had to do was be in front of him because otherwise he doesn't, like, teleport away. He would be, like, right next to my teammate. That sucked. That was a free kill for sure. Man, whatever. I'm on the way bot side. Maybe I can try to assist them with, like, diving Caitlyn or something. Hopefully I don't run into Rumble here. Dude, why am I not able to auto-attack this? Another cool part about... Oh, I did not need that ultimate there, I think. But I was about to say another cool part about Evelynn ultimate is that it will make you untargetable. So if you didn't see, the tower de-aggroed from me and then re-aggroed because there was nothing else to hit. But it makes it so if you dive underneath turret and there is a wave, if you kill them, the turret won't even retarget you. So it allows you to be able to pull off some pretty interesting dives. Dang, I literally did not land my ability. I think that it should be fine, though. Right? There's no way that they kill my teammate. I mean, the Sona is really annoying, but... I had to flash to get my charm for sure. That's what I should have done. That would have been smarter. The Sona healing and stuff is kind of annoying. Bro, you almost got yourself killed just to freaking save your pink ward. The Sona will just continue healing you back up. We already know that. I tried to aim my Q in a way that it would hit the minion so I could last it a little bit easier too. Well, Mr. Yone, I don't know... Do I have enough mana to kill you if I full combo everything? Is that enough? Yep. And I still get the cannon. So yeah, all we did is that we have all of our abilities up. He was like about half HP. If I can land the charm, that will shred his magic resist a ton, which doesn't really matter at this point. But it's more about just keeping him locked down. Because when he's charmed, he has to run at me. And then we can just blow everything on top of him. And my ultimate will be the execute. And he had a shield, but it didn't even matter. I just deal too much. I'm probably still screwed. Oh, wait. Nope, I'm still screwed. Damn, well played to Rumble. Crazy outplay there. E-Flash. Okie dokie. You got me. What's very nice about Lichbane and why people build it is because your E applies on hits. So you can just press E. It firstly does percent damage, and its AP ratio is percent damage. So when you have really high AP, you shred even tankier people pretty hard. But because it applies on hits, technically, this is going to be an additional base damage on top of your E. So it's very nice, where you're just applying more damage onto something that already deals so damn much. Also, your E kind of travels with people, and I was trying to time it so I would go with him, but it didn't work. Your E kind of is like Warwick Q. So it will like follow people if they flash away from you, but it feels extremely unreliable compared to Warwick Q. So we'll just chunk him a little bit. The reason why I TP'd out is because the last place that we saw Rumble was topside, so I thought he would be on Raptors, so I got really scared that I would die. Also, I don't think that we could win this fight if Rumble does show up, although I do have Zac kind of nearby. Should I let my... Okay, never mind. We see where Rumble is now. Dang, she baited the crap out of me. Bummer. If my E landed, I think a moment sooner, like literally a moment sooner, she probably would have died. Because she was super low. It was kind of greedy what I did, but being greedy feels pretty nice on Evelynn, so I'll always try to attempt it. Wow, that guy died really fast too. Oh, what was that damage from Aphelios? What the heck? That did so much. My god. Looks like a bit of an overextension from literally the entire team. I died, and then everybody else literally dies after. Okay. Shit, my bad, guys. Did I just... did I mind control everybody to die when I did it? My apologies. Yeah, I mean, I deal a lot of damage, but as you can see, he does a lot back to me. But we're Evelynn, so we do have that healing. But of course, it's not so high AP ratio to the point that, like, I'm gonna, like, full heal. It just gave me one single tick of healing there. Dude, I really want to be level 11. The damage on my ultimate goes from 300 to 600. And then that will basically make it, because I already have like AP as well, that the total damage will be about 1,000, which is pretty damn insane. 942 damage. But of course, they need to be below a certain threshold. Remember, they have to be below a certain amount. And for instance, I'm low now, and Yone's not low, and I don't know if I can even get him low enough without having to land multiple Qs. So it's kind of scary. I'm gonna just farm this. Oh, jeez. Goodness gracious. I think I should just try to run. I don't think that I want to try to outplay this. Multiple people down here is a bit too much for me. I can try to check these, though, I guess. Just... Oh, yeah, okay. He left. This is not going to be something that I can easily join without putting myself in, like, huge danger. But I'll still do it anyways as soon as I can press one single button. Apparently I can't press anything for the entire time. That's exactly why I was trying to not go that aggressive for the beginning. If I don't have ultimate, there's not much that I can do, dude, because they didn't use any of their ultis. They have Sona ultimate, Yone ultimate. Like, those two are super easy to land, especially on a flashless target like me. I had a feeling that we should just not be doing it in the first place, because this Rumble is fed as heck. I was worried. And rightfully so. Damn, this Sona's kind of smurfing it. The game state is really hard, I think only because of Rumble right now. It's really just him. He's been doing so good at, like, always being on the map at the correct area to make it so Yone can do so much. Meanwhile, most of the ganks mid lane have just been completely bad for, every single time anybody tried to assist me, so... Well played to Rumble. I really need a needless. I gotta get my AP up there. Okay, I'm gonna go base. I have TB to come back, so if something happens, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Yeah, Evelynn did 0 damage on a fully CC team. They Sona ult into Yone ult. I don't damage. I didn't mean to have caps lock on, but I guess it gets across the point even better, huh? Dang, I was really hoping that he would go for Rumble here, but... That did good damage to that guy. I don't even know if I can kill this guy. Probably not. My damage is okay, but I just don't deal enough. The Sona kinda has low CDs. Wow, we were trying to do every single objective at once. I'll come help out. We'll just do some Q mashing on this, and I'm probably not going to use my E because it costs too much. I'll go too quickly. Sona's going to come try to steal it? Oh, man. My ultimate onto Camille wasn't low enough HP. I thought it was again. I guess I'm just like super bad at seeing the visual of the X. I thought that would have been enough. Does 1.2k now. So, yeah, the next item, if you can, Death Cap is crazy. Because you have such high AP ratios that if you immediately get one of the best AP items in the entire game, your damage kind of blows up even further. And then your W Magic Pen is as good as Void Staff eventually. And then it becomes even stronger than Void Staff at max level. But that's not until later because you max E second, though. The risky part is also every single time I shove out, this would be a moment where Yone should just try to fight me because I don't have many opportunities to do that much when I'm shoving. I feel like my team definitely doesn't need me here, right? Like, I'm only basing because I wanted to go to another lane. In fact, maybe I could just ran mid instead and maybe caught her instead of what I'm doing now. Damn, dude, you're strong. I think that she's still kind of screwed, though, right? And then I still get an assist from it. So I'm still pretty happy about that. We don't want to try to find them? I was hoping that Zach would continue trying to search for them, but I guess not. When I walk near something, if enemy champion sees me, there's a little exclamation point over my head. So we know that Yone's not inside that brush. That's why I walk near it. Okay, my team tried to, for some reason, dive. There was really no reason to, but there's no objectives up, so it's not really that big of a deal. But that was 3 deaths for no reason, really. I'm just gonna go buy a another one. Yeah, it's crazy. This Zach is actually never taking responsibility for any play. Oh my goodness. I just get one shot. The only person pushing out our inhibs is the Camille, who you guys killed bot side. All of our turrets are completely full HP. The counter that I could have maybe done is use my ultimate to escape Camille ultimate, but I don't want to waste my ultimate either. I want to save it for, like, a team fight. Because my death timer is shorter than my ult. Dang, she is so dead. Nice. Goodbye, Caitlyn. This should just be a one fight entirely, right? I'll TP in afterwards, though, just to, like, help out, because they could maybe try to do more, I guess. Yep, there's one of them. Damn, I have 400 AP already. Even while being weak as heck. The Camille is super scary. There probably is a way to beat Camille in a 1v1 if I finish a full decap, because then if I land a full duration charm into a full combo, I might one-shot her straight up. But that being said, I'm pretty far away from that, and she's way more fed than me. Not gonna try to engage on her, okay. Got it. Dang, dude, if that landed, that could have been such a good pick angle. Getting into this fight is so damn difficult, too. Because, like, we don't have a good way of, like, going in besides Zach, but even if he goes in, it's really difficult afterwards. Okay, that guy immediately got one shot. I mean, if I do ever land my ability onto them, they just die, so... I got scared that someone was going to ulti me. That's why I used mine. I got too spooked. I'm going to go bot lane to help the Camille. I think it's better. I don't think that Garen can stop her on his own. Even I can't stop her too, but maybe together we can. It's okay, it still charms her, so she should die here, even if I messed it up. Doesn't really matter. I messed it up because I missed my first Q, which lowers my damage significantly, and she got good damage off, but as a team, we can definitely do a lot. Decap is finally done. Are we? Yeah, we're at the point where our HP is, like, full for the rest of the game. We have too much AP now. So every single time that I'm low, I just get everything back. Damn, Philios got one shot. Garen might be able to kill the rest of them, though. I'll just run mid, I guess, since my team is wanting to fight so badly instead of just, like, pushing side lanes and trying to take all their turrets. Pretty interesting. It's not enough, really? Damn. I thought it would be. Oh, they have crazy sustain too in their team too. So not much more than I could do. I'm also disappointed because I just used my ult. So TP is available onto me. I can use it to try to get to them. Damn, alright. Well, Yone died again, so I guess I'm just TPing to my death here, huh? They died so fast. It's probably not GG because they're not shoving to end, though. And at least I don't have to worry about my TP anymore because we already died with it. I don't even know what is happening that is causing my team to immediately die as soon as I ever go side lane. Besides, the previous ones were like team fights where my team was trying to do too much and just got themselves killed, but now I just don't understand. Because they're not even sieging or anything, they're just getting caught by something. Maybe it's only Yone ultimate? I don't really know. Camille has Hysterics. I mean, if anybody ever fights with me, I can kill her easily. I just can't kill her on my own. It's too hard. She's too tanky, probably. Why did my ultimate bring me, like, nowhere? Also, she just immediately engages on me, so I just press my charm and just wait. I don't know why she is so aggressive. She kind of just threw the game super hard. Also, Gathering Storm proc just procced, so even more AP to work with. Damn, Caitlyn is so freaking annoying with her abilities. Oh, that's a crazy hit. Team's kind of smurfing it. I think that I'm just gonna try to use my charm as a tool to make them not want to fight. Because, yeah, as soon as we get the soul, now we just can't lose, right? Well, we lost, kind of, I guess. Damn, I can't believe that she was able to survive for so long. She did have barrier, I guess. Soraka died without being able to use her ultimate too, which kind of blew. I was trying to kill her without having to use my R. Zach, once again, only talk about everybody else besides himself. It's kind of his thing recently because I've played with this guy a few times now. It seems that he just cannot handle typing every single game. It's okay, lads. We still have plenty of time to still win. I don't know why everybody freaks out. 240 plus 20% plus 357. So it deals like 500 something plus 20% of their HP. It's kind of nuts. You want me to not hit it? Sure. Maybe he has red gun or something. We want to hard engage instead of defend, because if we don't defend, we're gonna lose the game very quickly to this guy. Damn, I didn't get her low enough to proc it. But she does have no sterics, and she is a little bit chunked, though. So I guess it kind of works out in the end. Also, this is just not a fight that we can take, bro. Even if I assist you, we can't kill anybody, man. What do you expect me to do there? Like, the Garen thinks for some reason if I walked forward with E plus Q, I would somehow win. I have no idea why he thinks that. It's so weird. The Yone had ultimate, the Camille never used hers either. I'll just continue defending bot lane, I think. The team should be good on their side, I think. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna finally be able to base, spend my money. Probably next item would be some type of needless defensive item. So Banshees or Death, or I mean not Death Cap, Zanya's. In a game like this, I'm kind of a fan of Banshee's Veil. I don't like Zanya's against Caitlyn is all. Massive pick. The Camille messed up really hard there. I can also just full heal, of course. You guys want me to go defend instead of helping you? Because I think that we can just end the game here, right? Oh, they cleared the entire wave, huh? Yeah, if we just stay grouped as 5, we probably can still end, I think. I just ulti just to be annoying. It doesn't matter about, like, truly killing them. Wow, 1300 to that guy with my E. And the game's finally over, GG. So yeah, very strange game. Pretty annoying teammates to play with, but at the end of the day, we still were able to dish out a win. Made some side lane mistakes, but not really that bad. Damage dealt was second most on the team. Some people might have thought that my damage was going to be way lower than this, but I was kind of doing a lot when I was able to be part of team fights. So even though my KP was super low, doesn't really matter. Anyways, thanks for watching again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, drop a like. Otherwise, see you guys later. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to game 2. Hopefully you guys don't mind, but I am just going to be playing an arena game rather than a league because I just really wanted to make sure that this game, the video comes out tonight rather than like waiting for another day, because otherwise I have to like queue up for another league game and I don't know if the next Evelynn Mid game is going to be good or not. So we'll play even arena. We have a Milio who did Bravery. I don't duo, so this is just a random dude. I have no idea who he is. And for our first silver augment, if you're completely new to arena, all it is 2v2s, and you have really special and unique items, and everybody gets the same amount of money, and it's all fights through normally traits. Winning does have a benefit, but losing isn't really that big of a deal, and you can make comebacks inside of it because everybody kind of gets a similar amount of gold. What we took is just 70 AP, so that was our augment that we have. Our teammate has critical defend, and I think that the early game is probably going to be lost. If we can ever win a single round, I'll be happy. I did manage to juke that guy's abilities. We're going to take the flower in the middle to make it so we have lower CD on our abilities. Thankfully, they have missed a ton. I feel like going for Milio is kind of... I mean, going for Kled here with him remounting is worse than just going for this Milio mid. So that's why I did that. Because I had a feeling he would just remount, so I'd rather just kill his teammate, I think. He'll just take that. We'll just go down to the bottom because it's a Hex Gate. Oh, nice. You even pushed him away from that. I waited for him to demount before using my E because I know the damage is really high on it, so that was a good early game fight. How do you do a fist bump? There you go, bro. Good stuff. Every single early game round should be pretty good because, in my opinion, Evelynn is a scaling pick. Sometimes they do change the AP ratios in this game mode, and it looks like they did for some of Evelynn's abilities. Looks like mainly her Q. So her Q is 40% plus 35% per spike, which is 75. That's more than Summoner's Rift. Because Summoner's Rift was, I believe, 50% total. So yeah, that's pretty good. What is this? What is Katarina? Everybody gains 5 rerolls. Oh, that's new. Yeah, they added in some new characters and stuff, but Arena's gonna go away pretty soon, too. Okay, chose gain bonus stat anvils as your team loses health. Sure. Why not? Of course, Qmax, just like the previous game. I mean, just because we're playing Arena doesn't mean that we don't just build exactly the same. Build flat pen. Reverses. Whenever I press tab, it shows like the next people that we're facing. So it's a Nasus and a Aurelian Soul who has Teemo passive. Oh, wait. I think that that's a hidden interaction. I believe when Aurelian Soul is stealthed, he can actually still Q. So he could hold down Q and then stealth himself, I believe. So if we don't have a way of revealing him... I don't think that this reveals enemy champions. This only reveals traps. It's going to be kind of difficult to kill him if that interaction still exists. We do see him over there, I guess. We're just chunking this guy down with our Qs because it does so much damn damage, because our AP is already pretty damn high. Okay, that's fine. We'll just go for the Aurelian Soul now. That guy dies, now this guy will too. Good fight, Milio. Alright, I thought that the early game was going to be miserably bad. Turns out, we're completely fine. I did not expect us to be this strong early on with our picks. Especially Milio. I feel like Milio should not be that good of a pick for the early game. And also, he'd like pair super well, especially if he goes like this just standard support build with a teammate that isn't AP. Because he gives them bonus attack range, which is mostly good for like, you know, Twitch and stuff. Twitch, Caitlyn, every AD carry, honestly. Could even be good for like stuff like Graves and Kindred, any auto attacker. Just not me. So now we get a prismatic item. You see weak points. This is just Fiora passive, so it's not really that crazy. This one, probably not that crazy either. I do kind of like Everfrost. Damaging abilities earn energized when you trigger energized, deal additional. So that's good for like damage over time. I think that I honestly want Flesh Eater. Otherwise, I reroll everything. Because at least this gives me, oh, it's a stacking thing? I honestly never go this, dang. Well, it still gives me like a good amount of HP and AP. So this will just be like flat shred. Wait, it has another effect too that I didn't read. Applying stacks has a 1 second cooldown per ability. Oh. That was pretty good. Yeah, we should just go for the other one. I agree. Wow, he flashed for it? Okay, I mean... We'll just ulti her immediately to get the kill. I don't even think that this guy can, like, burn me down, so we can just kind of chill now. I could maybe go for this healing down below. We'll just continue Q spam on him. I'm sure Milio can just shield me to keep me alive. There's not really much that he can do to save out his teammate at this point. Also, this gives me healing whenever people die, too, so that's kind of nice. Heal yourself and your ally for target max HP. Oh, so if I, like, shred somebody that's really tanky, then I heal for a lot. I wonder if we're going to be able to see, like, the crazy Evelynn damage in this game if they have high HP targets, because if they get champions that are, like, really tanky, it's going to be kind of nuts. I kind of want to buy a legendary mage item, because this is a random assortment. I don't get to choose, but I get to save money, and I could buy an anvil, which is permanent stats. Damn, it really gave me literally stuff that I did not really want. I think Cosmic Drive is best. Bummer. I really did not want to do something like that. We'll take the double Might Shard, which gives us 2 types of stats. That's just permanent stats for the rest of the game, by the way. That's how the anvils work. So, I mean, technically, I still got a Cosmic Drive out of it, and the Cosmic Drive also has a bonus 25 AP on top of that. That's not that bad. I think I just go to the other side. This might screw up Milio badly, though. Nice, we can both heal up a little bit. I think you take the last one, brother. Okay, I'll take it, I guess. Also, they are going to try to cut us off, but if we just go to the other side, I feel like that's best. I also don't think that we can win very easily, unless I guess I'd one-shot Kate. Nice. So I just went extremely hard for her because I knew that there would be no possible way to win unless we do. I'm going to try to make it so also my charm just takes... Dude. No. Letting them get to Caitlyn, it might make the game harder. Never mind, you knocked her out, which was huge. Damn, Milio, your shields are gigantic too, bro. What the heck? That guy's shielding for so much. First Strike and Dark Harvest could be pretty fun because this is gonna give us like huge maybe money versus the really tanky people. Otherwise the percent max is like, oh no, it's actually not very good because that's based off of distance traveled. I'm gonna take the First Strike and Dark Harvest. Also, we have enough money for another stat anvil, so we're just gonna immediately take that. And I think we take the attack speed and ability haste because the other one almost just gave as much ability haste, so who cares? What is Puppeteer? Did not kill, but I was close. I think that we don't need to rush it, right? We can just play patient. Oh god. I don't have my ultimate just yet either. This is a very awkward fight, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can... Oh, okay, I got to the Evelynn. I mean, I'm Evelynn, what? Got to the other person. Dark Harvest. Did I get any first strike money that entire round? Oh, 131. All right, a little bit. It's not really that much. That was a difficult one to get first strike off inside the first place, though. So, I'm probably going to build just something with high AP. Probably. I mean... They both have phenomenal evil to gain permanent AP. Death cap inside of this game mode, all items cost the same amount, so they all are a little bit weaker. So that's why I'm like hesitating on if it's even worth it. Because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to build that later on. Also build it now though. Maybe it'll be worthwhile. It gives me 105, so I got 170 AP instead of like Shadow Flame only giving me 90, which would have been the other option. Damn, dude, that really sucks. Also, Milio is just unfortunately like versus this Vlad and just getting slightly chunked out. Also, he canceled my E as well. I managed to kill him though, and I also did it in a way that brought me over the wall, but I'm mostly upset because I am unable to get first strike back for a second, and that's what I really want to play off of. So I'm going to just try to re-stealth myself and get ready for hopefully a big amount of money gain. Did I get a good amount there? I don't really know. Gold gained 449. That's like pretty decent. I want first strike because I can make it so I get a ton of maybe anvils to get even higher AP. That's the goal. So I might even take the fortune shard just because this is trying to once again abuse that you can sometimes just buy more anvils and get a huge amount of stuff. So the might anvil gives both. That's a better roll than this one, so we'll definitely take that one. Do it again. It looks like it's... I'll take ability haste, screw it. I was gonna take maybe armor magic resist, but I don't care. We won't do it. Who are we against? Janna, Kiana? Wow, we have not faced these guys a single time. I didn't even know that they existed. Okay, she'll die. Is my first strike almost back up? I feel like we should just wait for that. So that's the goal right now. I just wait for first strike. Nice. 301. That's what I'm talking about, dude. We're up to 980 gold gained. Combatant deals increased damage, but grants gold when slain, I guess, is maybe good for us. Because if it goes on to me, I'm okay with, like, having the increased damage. If we're lucky. Nice. We're also in first place, you can see on the side. Okay. You attach your ally. Definitely not going to do that. Automatically reviving myself, completely useless. Your dash, leap, or blink have ability haste. It's okay. Mad Scientist is good, so I'm not going to be re-rolling that. Become tiny and get increased damage based off of how much larger champions are than you. They have a Nasus. You know what? I'll try it out. Darn it, we aren't versus anybody that's big. I wish that we were versus a big character here. I do become smaller, though, I believe, right? I'm also fast as heck. Oh my goodness. Okay, just got one shot. Do I have like a crazy amount of ability haste or something? Wait. Is my Q like literally insane? Am I not understanding of this? Why does it say, I only chose this augment last round, but it still says that the damage this game was like way higher. Wow, why do I have so much money now? Did I generate a ton of gold? Oh my god, I'm rich. I can buy another prismatic item instead of a regular item. I'm gonna do that. Gain ability haste, or I mean ability power and movement speed based off of your missing HP. This is kind of crazy, but it's normally crazy for champions that aren't burst heavy like me. I'm still gonna get it though, because it's just so goofy. It will maybe allow me to, I don't know, utilize my E versus people. Dang, it's kind of bad that I missed that. Oh well. I really want to catch the Nasus more than anybody else. So I'm just gonna one-shot him immediately. Is my first strike up? No, it expired because freaking Aurelion Soul. Okay, that guy just ran away very quickly because he doesn't want to die. Bro, you keep on proccing my first strike. It's so freaking frustrating. I should have let him revive him just so I could have killed him again. That probably would have been the play. Would have been smarter. Because I kind of wanted to try to get more first strike money that round. I want to see how much I'm going to deal to Cho'Gath. Because what I have is the... what does it do? 30% bonus damage. Oh, dude, I feel like 30% bonus damage sounds kind of boring. I'm surprised that this is even like a good thing at all. Also, we can't take the size one because we get bigger and we don't need to be big because that would ruin the augment. The augment is better the smaller you are. Let us buy some more AP again. Oh, 2 random stat bonuses at 200%. It tells you here, so we got armor and magic pen. The magic pen is huge. We'll definitely take that. 50% flat pen without having many flat pen items in the first place is good because our W shred is basically a void staff. It does 40% magic damage shred, and that's how much void staff gives. So it's literally a void staff. Besides, it doesn't give AP, of course. I want to try to hit this Cho. That did not really deal that much damage. I thought it was going to be a little bit more... Oh! Milio just hit him. Hard. No! Dude, I just wasted my freaking flash for nothing. It's fine. This is a good spot to be in. Oh, never mind. It's not. Oh, wait. Never mind. She just got one shot? Damn, I'm fast. What the heck? I'm just going to press E on him. Boom. 2,400 damage. All I did was press E. It just explodes. Gain 3 stat anvils. Gain 2 random ones. Magic, resistance, and unbreakable. I don't know what that does. I'll just take the AP because I don't know if this is going to give me something good. And we'll do the 2 random ones again. Magic pen and health. Not bad. We have 80% flat pen. Okay, I just went Storm Surge quickly because I didn't know what to get. I wanted to spend my money because I took too long, I guess. I have 94% flat pen now. Damn, she is very spooked at me. I feel like we should just go for Leona. That was my mistake. I think that we can maybe one-shot Leona, right? Okay, maybe not one-shot, but at least we deal, like, pretty... Oh, my Emilio, no! Okay, well, I one-shot their teammate. I can't get around these... Damn it, dude. I didn't know I was going to step on that. I thought it was going to be okay. I have 1,000 AP. Oh my god, that killed her? Leona can't kill me. I cannot believe that killed her, but also I kind of believe it, though, because, I mean, I know this character. This is pretty rare. Normally, you lose a round, but we kind of are flawless this game, huh? If I sell my Sork Boots, I can even buy another prismatic item, and I'm gonna definitely build Locket, I think. What's cool about this Locket item is that as you use abilities, it will eventually give you, look at the very bottom, 250 AP at 30 charges. But we need to stack it without killing them instantaneously, though. Oh, these guys are also difficult to kill, too. I'm also going to buy Stat Anvil. Let's build armor, because I just don't want to deal with these guys. Why do I have so much armor? Is Milio giving me that? Goodness, bro, that hurts. Yeah, they're just gonna polymorph me over and over again whenever I go in. It's gonna be so freaking annoying, but I guess if I just continue spamming my abilities, I can at least make it so, I get my Locket prepped. Because when my Locket's done, it also gives me movement speed, too. I almost have it. Holy crap, bro. Leave me alone. I got her. All I did is just wait for my thingy to be ready and then just win. No, my... Okay, no, it's fine. We still win. Okay, we win the whole entire game. Nice. We got them. So yeah, all we had to do was stack up our Locket, so we had crazy high AP, press E onto the Xayah, and when I did that, it did like 2,000 plus damage. Because we know how OP that ability is. 90,000 damage dealt. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, bye.